Get to know the country with the most saunas in the world. Because it's an extremely cold place, this land has achieved the incredible feat of being the nation with the most saunas per square meter. With a population of 5.3 million inhabitants, this place has approximately more than 3 million saunas. It's practically one sauna for every 2 people. It can be said that almost all Finnish houses have this enclosure. There are buildings, offices, work environments, and even mobile saunas in unusual places like one of the cabins of the Skywheel Ferris wheel. In Helsinki, as a doctrine, people from here regularly attend saunas, even holding business meetings in these environments. In addition, Finland is considered the happiest country in the world, according to the happiness report conducted every year. In 2023, this country was awarded the title for the 6th consecutive year. If you've considered moving to this Nordic country, prepare to unravel all the secrets of living in the land of the northern lights and magical forests. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Located in Northern Europe and bathed by the Baltic Sea, Finland is known for its natural beauty, unique culture, and happy lifestyle. Living in this place is the dream of many people looking to live in a country with exceptional quality of life, a thriving society, and untouched nature. The exact reasons why Finns are happier than others include a series of factors such as lower income inequality, high levels of social assistance, freedom to make decisions, and low levels of corruption. According to the population, the key to Finnish happiness is trust, both among its inhabitants and with regard to its politicians. It's a very transparent and safe society. Observe this chart made by the OECD based on income inequality among 44 countries. Nations like Finland appear at the top and further left, showing they are happier with less inequality. Finland also manages to top the podium in more than 100 global indices of social and economic success, surpassing its neighbor Norway, which has more money. Another thing Finns are champions of is the number of strange competitions. And when I say strange, I mean bizarre entertainments worthy of fun. Remember the Nokia brand of cell phones. The indestructible device belongs to this land. And because of this fame and other factors, Finland has had a cell phone throwing competition since the 2000s. And unbelievably, the record holder threw the phone more than 110 meters. I hope no one got hurt. Are there a lot of mosquitoes where you live? Because in Finland, in the middle of summer, they have a mosquito hunting competition. Basically, you have to kill as many mosquitoes as possible. The deal is taken so seriously that people go without bathing for days to attract more of these animals on the day of the contest. Sand or field soccer, nothing like that here. The thing is swamp football. Players get stuck in the mud trying to score a goal in this dirty sport. What about wife carrying? Or rather, wife carrying competition? As the name suggests, you have to carry your partner, who must weigh at least 49 kilograms, through an obstacle course in the shortest time possible. The prize here is the weight of the winning woman in beer. There are many curious and questionable competitions, believe me. Here they take it very seriously, but they don't forget to have fun and enjoy nature. What's most impressive is the activities Finns like to do naked. Kuopio, for example, is a competition for naturists. It's a 10 kilometers race where participants must be naked. Held since 2014 in Padasjoki, further south in the country, the route passes through a forest and other less urban areas of the small town. Not only that, swimming there has entered the record books, but in a somewhat different way. Let's say it's the country with the highest number of people swimming naked in the same place. 789 people participated in this crazy event held during a music festival. Speaking of music, Finland has one of the largest populations of heavy metal listeners in the world. The country is home to some of the most popular heavy metal bands, and its people are proud of this musical style and achievements in the area. In contrast to this heavier sound, there's the opposite side as well because Finns love silence. One of their national sayings is, "Silence is golden, talking is silver." Small talk outside social situations among close friends is practically non-existent. The Chapel of Silence, for example, symbolizes the value of this custom. It was built in the central area of Helsinki, its capital, an isolated and noise-free place where people could have a moment of peace amidst the city's hustle and bustle. Finns often forego the subtleties of conversations that are cultivated in other cultures, and they typically don't see the need to meet foreign colleagues, tourists, and friends. If you're a foreigner, congratulations. You're probably the loudest person on their silent public transport. Many cars in the city are electric, aiming to fill up to 75% of the fleet with these cars by 2030. Remember the saunas that are enjoyed by completely naked people? Finns seem to have no problem getting up close and personal in these environments, but when they're clothed, things change completely. I said the sauna is really important to them. Popular sayings like build the sauna first, then the house, or behave inside a sauna like you would inside a church help to give an idea of the magnitude of this love affair. Finns love to use the sauna to relax and feel like they're purifying their body and mind, but it goes beyond that. This culture tells us a lot about their relationship with the body, nature, family, and work. What they usually say is if you haven't experienced the sauna, you haven't experienced Finland. The fact is, Finland can be enjoyed and experienced in many ways. Due to the natural phenomenon of the Northern Lights, this place is also known as the Land of the Midnight Sun. This event can be seen in the country during the summer months, where it's possible to experience more activities at the height of winter. The days are very short. In the south of the country, daylight in December lasts only 6 hours. At this time, in the north of Lapland, darkness prevails, and the sun doesn't rise above the horizon. It's in this Lapland region, considered the land of Santa Claus, near the Arctic Circle, in the beautiful city of Rovaniemi, that his village is located, a magical place where it's Christmas all year round. It's one of the most popular travel destinations in Finland. Highlight goes to its nature, as the Finnish territory contains 74% forests and its beautiful landscapes host 188,000 lakes. This and several reasons explain why Helsinki, its capital, has some of the purest air in the world. Helsinki is often the first destination for many expatriates. The city offers an intriguing mix of history, culture, and modern urban life with many parks and a strong emphasis on education. It's also a popular choice for families and individuals seeking professional opportunities. At the same time, it's the most expensive city to live in Finland. However, depending on the lifestyle, costs can vary from person to person. But on average, the monthly expenses for a single individual living in Finland can reach $1,000, not including rent. This is quite high compared to the rest of Europe, but usually salaries are compatible for living well. The minimum wage isn't defined by law. As a result, this value can vary according to the sector, occupation, and geographical location. However, the general minimum wage in Finland is above $2,200 per month, one of the highest in the world, contributing to the quality of life of its people. If you intend to rent a simple apartment in the capital, know that it will cost you at least $750. Just like food and soft drinks, they are about 20% more expensive than in European Union countries. Finnish cuisine is mainly based on fish, with salmon and potatoes being highlighted, but there's the possibility of eating smoked reindeer pizza, which is very common there. Basically, a person considered poor in this country has the same access as a richer person. Did you know that traffic fines in Finland are based on your income? The most famous case is that of Anders Wikhoff, a Finnish businessman who was fined $121,000 for driving 30 kilometers per hour above the speed limit. Transparency in earnings here allows you to know how much each citizen earns because every November, the government releases the income tax of each Finn, which, by the way, isn't cheap at all. One of the highest taxes in the world, it can reach up to 55%, depending on how much you earn. Yes, my friends, a significant part of your salary goes to taxes in this land. However, according to a survey commissioned by the Tax Administration in 2019, 80% of Finns are happy to pay their taxes because they see a return on this money in the form of benefits and infrastructure in the country. No money and nowhere to spend the night? No problem. There's a law in Finland called Everyman's Right, or the right of every man. This rule allows you to camp anywhere in the country without being bothered or expelled by anyone except on other people's properties, of course. And here's an interesting addition. Finland is an extremely safe country. Everything is very peaceful, even in large cities like Helsinki. You feel safe moving around the city, and this has nothing to do with the strictness of their police forces and penalties. On the contrary, Finland is, according to the European Statistics Office, one of the countries on the continent with the fewest police officers per capita. There are 140 for every 100,000 people. Military service in the country is mandatory for men who turn 18. They constantly train in harsh winters, simulating conflicts on their borders, guarding against a possible invasion from Russia, a country with which it shares a long border. For 108 years, Finland was part of the Russian Empire before gaining its independence. After World War I, the two countries opposed each other during many conflicts over the years. But it was during the Soviet period, after a Stalin invasion, that the country signed a peace treaty, as well as the sale of the Karelia region to the Soviets. This year, Finland was officially named and joined as the 31st member of NATO, marking a major change in the security scenario in Northern Europe. Life expectancy in Finland is 82 years. Finns have a public health system, but users pay a co-payment for all the services they use. An intriguing curiosity is that Finland is one of the most promiscuous countries in the world, according to a study by Bradley University in the United States. Taking into account various aspects, such as the average number of sexual partners Finns have and the length of relationships, among other criteria. With the lowest population density in Europe, as well as clean, organized, and mainly silent cities compared to others worldwide, Finns are calm, more shy, and sometimes even closed. However, that doesn't mean they don't value a good friendship. They're cordial and don't turn down a sauna and outdoor activities in their beautiful landscapes. Certainly, the Land of a Thousand Lakes has developed several incredible cultural aspects, being a must-visit destination to understand the reasons that led them to be the happiest in the world, even if happiness is subjective and can be interpreted in many ways. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to check out the video of this completely different place that's appearing on your screen. I'll see you there.